Hi, and welcome to this special episode, real quick, that is on the Reality Realm YouTube page as well as all the audio feeds. My name is Bruce Heller,
My name's Brett Parnell.
and you probably know one of the two of us at least if you listen to any of the Reality Realm shows so far. I'm on all of them other than the challenge one, but Brett's on that one. So we are here with a special announcement. We did something like this last year at some point, right before traders started announcing roundtable talk. And this is a similar announcement. If you're watching on YouTube, you notice there's a third person on this chat call. He's been
And if
on the
you
tribal council chat twice, I think, once with just me, one with me and Brett. This is
Yeah.
Kyle Dorr, who's our newest part of the Reality Realm team, and he's bringing a new show to the network.
Howdy.
Welcome, Kyle. Take it away.
Over the course of the summer, we are going to be doing Big Brother videos.
Yes.
I am a huge reality TV fan, and Big Brother is one of those shows. I am such a super fan, been watching since Big Brother 5, Project DNA, and for this summer, I'm going to be bringing you Big Brother content. I am going to be discussing with you on a weekly basis the episodes that'll transpire over the whole week. So all of the eviction, nominations, veto, HOH, and from what they announced, potentially like every other Friday, like recap episode stuff, as
Huh.
well as live feed content.
Nice. And
Nice.
I can't wait. I've said on our shows before, I don't watch Big Brother, but now that your show's coming to our network, I will be. I This is one of the reality shows with the biggest fandom. I'm so excited to have you and be bringing Big Brother content to Reality Realm on a season after season basis going forward now. And think you told me and Brett, you have a name picked out for this show, don't you?
Yes. So let's say it's like maybe like a temporary name for now, but
Yeah.
right now I want to go with it. We're going to be calling ourselves like the BB Brain. So
Nice.
just a lot of just intellectual talks about the show, what's happening, talking about like what's transpired throughout that whole week. For right now, we're just gonna test the waters with that name for the
Yeah.
moment.
And so his
Amazing.
show will be on our YouTube. It'll be on Spotify, probably on Apple too. We haven't discussed that. The platform we use makes it easy to put it on Apple. So anywhere you listen to podcasts, he'll be there. That all I had for this video. I don't know if either of you two had anything else you wanted to add, but
Uh,
Just want to say how excited I am for this, and welcome to the Reality Realm Network, Kyle.
Glad to be a part of it.
we'll have to have you
And,
back on Tribal Council chat sometime soon too.
oh, for sure.
I mean, if you're free in a couple weeks, there's going to be an episode that I can't come to.
Yeah, and that'll be after the season's over too. And I so
Yeah.
you don't have to talk about this season, which I'm sure you appreciate.
I mean, this has been a season of all time, to say the least.
Yeah, it's predictable. I don't mind that because the people I said I liked preseason are doing well, but I get why people don't like it.
I'm just glad there's a potential chance for Kyle to win the season. That's what I'm most happy
We talked with Tegwith for our finale preview, and the two of us and her are all kind of thinking Kyle's the favorite, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I had to bring up my preseason picks, like I had Kyle, Shaheen, Mary, and I forgot her name. Whoever was the first boot of the season. So it's
Uh,
a wide range of picks that I had for that one. But
my draft team was Thomas, Joe, Camilla, and two of those three have gone really far in, and one of them had a lot more potential than his placement shows.
true that. But
So
I just also want to add in before the season starts for Big Brother, I'm probably going to do like just like a cast announcement type thing. Usually the cast announcements as of late have been like the day before the show airs,
oh
which
geez.
yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. I don't know why they've been doing that. Maybe it's because they don't want to like switch out people last minute because some of those people
Yeah.
have had some controversy surrounding them prior
Yeah.
to that. And I had to do some like last minute changes and stuff, which was wild to say the least.
Yeah.
But I
Like
also want to like discuss about like the house theme and stuff and like any potential stuff that might be brought up in between because like
I
every year.
guess it's a lot easier too for them to have to make last minute changes if they're filming in Los Angeles and not in some remote destination like Survivor the Challenge.
Yeah.
Right. And honestly, like I know one of them, I think it was for maybe 24 or 23, where we had a house guest named Marvin, and he was on a lot of other reality shows prior, which is why he had to get switched out because they think he was under contract or something because he was on America's Got Talent,
Mm.
then he got on um The Circle and like a couple other shows. So it was just like kind of
Yeah.
crazy when you find that out and it's just like, oh yeah, we got to switch him out last minute because of this.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me how different the CBS cast releases are because like Survivor does theirs in advance and it's this full questionnaire for each person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing Race, me and my co-host Kevin, who also watches Big Brother, so he's like he said he's available for any help you may want. Me and him realized that the EW cast release for Amazing Race is literally just their names and what they do, and it has nothing else. We figured that out while we were doing a cast release episode. So
I mean,
Big Brother being an even different iteration of a CBS EW cast release coming out like week of day before is crazy to me.
yeah, and with
And when
casts themselves for Big Brother, it's kind of similar to Survivor, how they do those cast bios. So we at least get
Yeah.
some information about them. We even like see some like promotional video
Yeah.
stuff with them as
I
well.
I
So
wish Amazing Race would do the questionnaire Survivor does because we literally just got names and jobs.
I mean, from what I'm not the biggest TAR watcher, but like the clips I see this season of that one couple, I'm like, I kind of would have liked to have seen some information about those two in particular. If you
Yeah.
know, you know.
It's been an awesome season. I'm sad it's over. I don't the two-night finale threw me off. I forgot there was a Thursday night episode until like 5 minutes before, but
Yeah.
or I think the day
and
before,
when
but
when TT and I do the cash release for the challenge, literally all they give us is pictures, but then they kind of assume you know everybody before the season starts. So
I'm
Well, I
looking
mean,
forward to that because you guys both know I'm a big D fan and she's going to be on there supposedly.
yeah,
So
yeah, and there's I believe also a Big Brother alum, Cedric, who was on the
yeah.
previous season,
nice.
which I'm excited for because I felt he was like gone too early, but it was like the last season. Last season had a lot going on with it. Going into this one has a lot to
Last
tutor on
last
with.
Big Brother season had like an AI person that could have
Yes.
or could not have entered, but they voted on it or something. I was
So
reading about that somewhere and got confused.
So last season, there was an opening night twist with half the cast on one night, half the cast of the other, where
Huh.
they were given the opportunity to vote in a house guest named Ainsley. And the people that voted to keep her in and ones that voted to not keep her in competed in competitions.
Oh,
And I think regardless of what had happened, they would have like not been entered the house because it was like just some actor playing as their AI person. That's just going to be like a theme throughout the season. And the ones who voted to keep her in fought for power, and the others that voted against it were basically competing who would not get like punished or some or whatever.
okay.
Because
That
people
makes
who
sense.
voted, yeah, the people who voted against her. So and the two people, and one of them was Cedric, but the other was the winner of the season, Chelsea. Um, she and him were like basically looking like Chex Mix the whole week, like dressed up in costume. They couldn't vote, they couldn't compete in competitions, they couldn't do anything. But the House unanimously decided, yeah, we're not going to do anything with them. We're not going to nominate them or anything. So they were just like
Mm.
free week.
Yeah.
But
So
like,
I'm watching. I'm glad you gave such an in-depth explanation. I've had the Big Brother Instagram video releasing their start date, the 10th. Okay. It's a
July 10th,
long
yeah,
video to get to the release date. So July 10th. So
yeah.
around late June, early July, be watching Reality Realm, YouTube, socials. I'm sure I haven't talked to Kyle about this. I'm sure he'll have some social content for his shows. If not, no big deal. But and Spotify, Apple, hopefully. So be watching for BB Brains, and we are thrilled to have you and your new show on our network.
Got to be part of it.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye, everyone.